He was the one even the most experienced fighter pilots went to with questions. Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Hayden, just 44 years old, dying earlier this week. A small plane he was flying crashing in a snowy Ohio field. The cause still unknown, and ABC 15's Angie Cayley sat down with one of his fellow pilots over at Luke Air Force Base to talk about his life and his legacy, which was so much more than the military.
If you met him in church, or you met him at a 7-Eleven, or you met him in the grocery store, just the most quiet, unassuming, sort of cool and confident guy that you could possibly imagine.
Colonel Michael Richardson has known Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Hayden for the better part of 2 decades. The two flew together on 2 combat deployments.
But he had a whole chest full of air medals for the things that he did in the F-35 test program.
The medals on his chest not just for sustained performance, but for literally putting his life on the line during his time serving in Operation Iraqi Freedom.
To get a single mission air medal was one of those things where, you actually kind of went through one of those situations where people were shooting back at you pretty prodigiously, and he met and defeated the enemy in those kinds of conditions, and so he got an air medal, a single mission air medal for that.
Lieutenant Colonel Hayden died Sunday when the small Cessna plane he was flying crashed into a field near Columbus, Ohio. His untimely death, a shock to those who knew him. The 44-year-old just retired last summer.
Caring for his daughters as they're getting ready, his oldest is getting ready to enter college this fall, is one of the things I think that governed his decision to retire rather than continue in the Air Force.
Though he died an American hero, Colonel Richardson says it was his family he was most proud of.
Because, man, the sun rose and set on those 2 baby girls of his, I know, and so he went to great lengths to be the best husband and father that he could to them. And so that combination of character, is really hard, hard to find in others. So he'll be missed.
At Luke Air Force Base, Angie Cayley, ABC 15, Arizona.